right, hello, Aquariuses. Aquariuses, this is uh, gonna be a love oracle of Eden messages. I am doing this during your birthday season of February, but whenever you get it, could resonate for you. This is interesting that you will be the first sign, well, that I've done a video for. I did a general unboxing of it, but I'm also going to incorporate some fun charms and the signs and sky mates astrological compatibility, because it is a love oracle reading, but it is of Eden, so there is angels, angelic presence with it. And Aquarius, you could have, this could be for Venus energy even, if you know what I mean? Because so maybe even checking your Venus sign, but moon sign as well, sun and rising. And I'm just going to get a few of these. Here's the beautiful deck. I unboxed it already. And let's just see. What do we have for the Aquariuses who are drawn into this? What messages is most important for the Aquarius during this time with this love oracle of Eden? I will read a little snippet out of the book. So, and then maybe see what else. And I'm enjoying doing charms as well. So we'll see. Maybe they'll give more specification and clarification. Your first card is Sacred. Wow. Sacred. She has, I'm just looking at the picture a little more. Very interesting. I've noticed this being in the top. She has what looks like a sundial, holding the sundial up. Sacred time. This is a feminine energy. Very, I feel like so Cancerian, maybe Capricorn, feminine. Interesting enough. So maybe you have Cancer or Capricorn on your chart, or you could be dealing with, you know, a feminine energy. She has very big breasts, guys. I mean, and she's got the timing, like the sundial. So maybe that's even your sun sign if you're an Aquarius. Wow. But this, I feel like, rising sign is definitely like a Cancer sign. Doesn't have to be. It just shows a more realistic body as well for some, you know what I mean? I do appreciate this deck shows all different body sizes, types, races, you know what I mean? And men and women, whatever. Sacred. So let's see. I don't know what this one is. I'm gonna set it down here. Maybe I'll set her up here. Okay, that's the first one. This one's sticking out. Oh, there's two there. I'm gonna grab them and see. Sensuality. Whoa. Yeah. Oh my goodness, she's like a mermaid. And this is loving your body. Feminine energy a lot. Like, wow. Sensuality, even looking at yourself she's so mermaidy. I'm telling you, Aquarius is, either you're dealing with a Piscean or a Cancer sign, like, or you have this in your chart because there's so much water and there's a lot of beauty. She's looking in the mirror. I mean, she's holding her breasts, you know, and I'm enjoying, see the different body shapes even. This is so Cancerian. Like, there's so much like Empress fertility with it, you know? Wow. And then unity. Sensuality and unity. Okay. A lot of these cards are very sensual, don't you see? It's a little risque, but she definitely has these sparkly, you know what I mean? Like, she's got like the fishtail. We got like mermaid. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Aquarius is very interesting. Whoa. All I'm seeing is this feminine energy coming through for you guys. So if you're not a feminine, and maybe you are very attracted to this type, or this is what is important for you, loving your body, this sensual, this shows once again, look, she's carrying this, using other people to hold this, you know what I mean? Unity. together, they're able to, so wow, this is beautiful. Hold this heavy burden even. You know what I mean? Or carry. They're all in like lunge. These are very realistic bodies, so I appreciate that. And there is, like I'm saying, there's sensuality, but there is, you know what I mean? They're still covering up, so it's not. There's just a little, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna read what it says in the book for you guys, and then I will wow. I'm gonna look under there. Wow, so forgiveness. This is even about forgiveness. Look, there's compassion, there's love with this. The feminine here is on the, you know, down on her knee even. And he's bent over. There is a sense of coming together, and we all make mistakes and we're imperfect. And we say and do things towards each other, ourselves, that can be hurtful. And this is like this is like the Knight of Cups as well. This is the way, if I'm pulling in tarot, I'm seeing so much cups. And then we've got collaboration, working together, unity. I think that's beautiful. That's totally like your guys' card. I'm gonna get some charms for you, maybe some yogi tea message, then I'm gonna read out the book what this has to say. I'm gonna bring the camera down. Woo! Sorry guys. That was a little bouncy. Hopefully this is okay. Like, I think that it's fairly covered, so with most of the stuff. Whoa, so we got some red sunglasses. Oh my goodness, the red sunglasses. Oh, we got a little fox, a little blue fox. What is this one? Oh, is this a swans? Look at the unity of the swans. You got the swans that make this heart. They're coming together. Oh my gosh, and the star, which that makes me think of you. Hope, healing, right? This is Aquarian energy. Sunglasses. Maybe someone thinks someone is a star. Whoa, okay. What is this one? This black triangle? It is pointed down. I can't remember if this is Earth energy, so I think it is. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. We got the wrench. Or is that what it's called? I'm like, I know what it is. A tool. There's a tool, working together, fixing things even, helping each other. No way, we got unicorn coming through too. The last unicorn. So Aquarius, if you've not listened to your birthday messages, or your February reading, I spotlighted the last unicorn because on that tarot, it is the star. So sacred. And then the final one is cherries. 2 cherries. Oh. What is these cherries? Look kind of interesting. The cherries. All right. Those are your charms. And now I'm going to get some, oh yeah, let's read what sacred, sensuality, and unity mean for the Aquariuses during this time. I open it up to unity and uplift. Wow, so unity, this is where I've opened it up. This is page 42, so 4-2. I also see, so these go in alphabetical order, so next is uplift. So right here is really about working together. So to me, there's possibly even, like I said, with a Cancer sign, maybe Aries, Taurus, 6, maybe Virgo, 6, 7, maybe Gemini. But there's multiple. There's also strength there. My presence, that's what it says. My presence unifies and strengthens the communities I hold a role in. Why? Wow. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so Aquarius is your presence helps strengthen. There's, you know what I mean? You unify. to see strength in one's relationships and to seek affinity to find connection through relationships with others. The image depicts 3 figures all kneeling in the same pose, wearing the same drapes with arms linked to show connection. Other arms support each other to lift the globe. The joint effort is keeping the world balanced. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. The origins of this quote are often debated, likely because its sentiment is timeless and multicultural. Everyone wants to feel connected to someone else. Everyone wants to feel they belong to something. Unity within a community means ensuring all within the community feels welcome and understands the importance of their presence. What communities are you part of? In what ways can you strengthen and further unite the groups you're part of? I find this really fascinating, Aquarius, because in the oracle, or excuse me, in the zodiacal sign, the 11th house, you probably know this. And if you are, not a sun sign Aquarius, that's okay. See where that is in your chart. Regardless, it represents our friends, online, social networking, our groups, our clubs, people we connect with, like Soul Tribe, So it's very beautiful. Wow. And uplifting, because I want to read what's next because it's right there, because it's like the next stage. So even as we further encourage the elevation of each other to support and motivate others, 3 beings are united in a circle, participating in a crowning ceremony, with each being giving a crown while receiving one. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, but lighter is the load when carried by community. You weren't designed to take it all on alone. Humans are tribal beings. Elevate the divinity you see in those around you, and you'll begin to experience the benefits of communal reign. We rise by lifting each other. And so Aquarius, maybe those other signs I've brought in, the Cancer sign, like I said, is very, very strong, coming through. And there could be also Taurus, maybe Gemini, Virgo, and maybe those are the people in your life, okay, that you work with. And you see each individual is unique and different and beautiful in their own way. You see, not all these different, even the 3 individuals here. This is really, I'm really excited about this. Maybe these charms give you clues or whatever as well. Maybe Capricorn with this too. And there could be Aries as well, I'm seeing. All right, so I'm going to go to the sacred and sensuality. I did see forgiveness there, right? It's still sitting there, and I did read it in the first one. But I'm going to just give you a 14 as the card, maybe regarding a Capricorn, a Cancer. Could be a mother even, or how you see yourself, even a child. There could be also Aries or Leo with this. Forgiveness doesn't ask you to forget, but to remember that imperfection is the human norm and consists of perceived wrongs. Together, the threads of past transgressions, humility, and understanding intertwine and weave together the delicate fabrics of compassion, understanding, and reconnection. Wow. Okay. So that was it, because I have it sitting there, and that was the last one. Sensuality is right there, and I did read Serenity in the last one. So this is 3-6. So some of you, I feel like, like I'm saying, I see a lot of Piscean with this. Also Gemini, Virgo. 9, yeah. Ocean. Okay. This is so interesting. So this is the 3rd card, right? So even you could have that in your chart, right? Or I'm seeing this communication, even about on a daily, about your health, your day-to-day life, what your own thoughts, communication, even regarding even their siblings, neighbors, people from elementary school you grew up with. To be conscious of one's own senses and what brings pleasure. To indulge in the enjoyment of those senses. The image depicts the being resting on a rock on the shoreline. They are adorned in shimmering scales reminiscent of the Yoruba goddess Oshun, who is associated with sensuality and often depicted with a mirror to typically symbolize vanity. Here we imagine this as the sense of vision and the pleasure one receives from themselves. To love one's own image can be seen as a positive act of self-love. Even this is, to me, is what mirror work is. It's about talking nice. You know, it's so much more common for us to look in the mirror and go, oh, you look like shit. Oh, gosh, I'm so fat. Oh, my gosh, my hair looks horrible. My teeth are gross. You know what I mean? My body. But, you know, and keeping that in check, too, because, you know, narcissists. He fell in love with his own image. And that's where we get the narcissism type feeling of, you know, he fell in love with himself so much that he didn't see anybody else and actually drowned. You know, that's the story with that. But it is important to, this is about self-love and loving exactly who you are. And you know what? If there's, you know, things about you that you want to work on, you know, self-love is, you know, taking a bath, shower, shaving, smelling good, going out, salon, spa, whatever. Your skin and your lymphatic system, this is really, you know, it affects your mental, emotional, and the way you speak to yourself. And we all do it. So, I mean, and then we think those other people who are like, oh my gosh, I am so beautiful. I know, it's like this weird balancing your ego. You know what I mean? Too. All right. Pleasure is a powerful force that can be harnessed and used in a myriad of ways. What makes you feel good? Indulge in it. So maybe that's even it, you know? Go and getting your hair done, spa something, whatever. Bubble bath, pedicure. This is about taking care of yourself and indulging in things that feel good to your senses, your physical body even. That's why. So dry brushing might be something that you might be interested in. It's really about your skin, your lymphatic system, and it gives you more energy, helps your metabolism, using a good skincare product, you know, lotion, taking vitamins that help your skin. I'm just saying things like this, like just feeling good in your skin, okay? How about that? Feel good. Find those things that feel good to you, you know? Like, sometimes I can't stand a pedicure because it tickles my feet and it feels uncomfortable. You know, so not everything is, and getting my hair done, I hate it. So those aren't things that I want to do. Like, I'm like, oh, I don't want to sit in a chair for hours and hours because I have a lot of hair, so. But you do what feels right to you and what, you know, that's what I'm getting from this. But I'm really seeing, wow. Okay. Let's see. Begin experimenting with sensory play to get to know the ins and outs of your body. Don't force anything, but also don't hold back. Release any perceived or projected negative energy surrounding your ability to give and receive pleasure. Sensual exploration is natural and healthy. Yeah. And so that's why it's so much about, I mean, it can even be tasting different foods. There's sensual pleasure we get with that. What else? Like, oh my gosh, massages. You know what I mean? This is these things that feel good to our senses. All right, let's see. I think there's one more. So get to know the ins and outs of your own body. Don't force anything, right? Okay, and release any, sensual exploration is natural and healthy. And I'm sure, I'm not going to go in there. You do what you want to do, with your sensuality, with the touching. I mean, but, it's normal. We touch it's our bodies. And we should be if we allow someone else to touch it, that is a gift to them. But it's ours, so we can touch it all we want. I don't even know why I'm going there with this. Okay. All right. I'm going to go to Sacred now, because that was the first card. No way. So it's very beautiful with the flow of it. So I see 3, 4 again. So this is 34 and 35. So maybe even something with, like I'm saying, there's so much Piscean or Cancer sign, Gemini, and even, interesting enough, self-care. So sacred, self-care, then sensuality. So it all flows together. So even though I'm reading these backwards, because that's how I open the book. So the first one was the sacred. To safeguard what is important to one's relationships and to make time to focus on the most precious things in one's life. And I'm just saying that, like, that's what she had, the sundial, the time. Sacred time, and I'm seeing this as it's a time for your own self-love first and foremost. What is sacred to you? Make the time for it. Find time to give yourself this sensuality of feeling good in your skin and your body. Try some of those things, maybe dry brushing or whatever. I don't know why I'm bringing that up, but a nice lotion, conditioners, smelly good products. There's and love of self, communication. So that's the first and foremost. And then you've got to take care of yourself before you can help others, right? And even maybe helping others do this for themselves, even. Love. So they can come together with, because you got the swans there. You can help connect people, that they don't have to do it all on their own either. Right? And this can be, like I'm saying, even this self-love stuff, going and other people helping you do it, or you can do this too, right? Like, someone does your hair, gives you a massage, or vice versa, that's what I'm seeing. This is, wow, Aquarius. My life and all it entails is sacred. Wow, this is a 7. There's so much Cancer sign coming through with this reading for you guys. And then even maybe that Piscean, but there's the water. It's not Scorpio. This is not scorpionic. There is a lot of Venus energy. Like I said, you could have a Venus in this. Even feeling very different, having a different perception of what you think is beautiful. The blue fox and the red cherries. Oh goodness. I'm trying to. There's so much with this. It's very interesting. Wow. There's definitely maybe you have Gemini rising or Pisces rising, or you're dealing with them as well. But and maybe a lot of Cancer. 8, 7, 8. Wow. All right. So this image depicts the subject standing on the base of a sand, holding a sundial above her head. Yeah. Sheer fabric is draped behind to symbolize glass. Drapes cascade down their body to symbolize the flow of sand passing over time through the hourglass. The entire effect is to give a visual of an hourglass. Even she has an hourglass shape, like, look. Okay. The entire effect is to give a visual of an hourglass, a reference to the sacredness of time. Who do you turn to when you need comfort? Where do you go when you feel lost? When do you express the most joy? How do you want to remember? Identify the answers to these questions and hold them close. Keep them safe, because the answers are your temple. The answers are your altar. The answers are your prayer. The answers are your sacred. But remember, what's sacred to you may not align with what's sacred to others. Right, that's what I was saying. Having a different perception of what is beautiful. And that's okay. You also, represent this thinking outside of the box and, having different points of view. And that shows our uniqueness and our individuality and the beauty of that. If everyone was a clone, it would be so boring. Yeah. That's why it's also interesting to meet new people of different cultures, ages, religious beliefs, upbringings, economic statuses even, all of that. Okay, let's see. What's sacred to all is time, as we are all allowed a definite amount of time, right? We don't know how much time we have here. So time is sacred and valuable. And with that being said, it's 26:46 on the clock, and I don't want these to get too long. I know a lot of my videos are very long, and I realized they're time consuming, but I'm going to try and make things a little bit shorter. But to finish this off, I do want to see these Signs and Sky Mates Astrological Compatibility Deck. I think this is beautiful. I received this from a Sagittarius. It might have even been Scorpionic time, but I see Aries and Capricorn. That's just what I open it up to. So I also see this as understanding how others work well together and compatibility, right? So where you'll find the Aries and the Capricorn, they're the fierce warriors. They're building an empire together. Well, you'll remember, their horns may clash, but their love is pure, right? Because you got the ram, the Aries, and the Capricorn, the goat, right? The mountain goat. They're both they're leaders. So if you're dealing with either of those signs, and that's just what I open it up to, right? I'm just going to see, or you can have this in your chart and still have an Aquarius energy. And it's understanding compatibility isn't always about romance. It is about, so 7th house partnerships, Libra energy isn't just about, that's not just marriage, but it's people you can work well with, just as well as your house, the 11th house, right? For those sun signs. Okay, I don't even know what, I got some of these flipped over. Pisces. Oh my, I tell you, there's the Pisces. The dream weavers. Where you find them having cosmic adventures and lucid dreams. Okay. They'll make you lose track of time. Ooh, losing track of time. Pisces is February 19th through March 20th. That's what it says here. Interesting enough, Jupiter, the planet of expansion, and Neptune. Hello, worlds. Wow. So, like I said, if you have that in your chart, maybe this is very specific. Maybe you also could have Aries or Capricorn, because that's what I saw in the beginning. I didn't really see lots of Aries in this particular. That's so interesting. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Okay, I'm going to set these down. And you may even be getting this in Piscean season, right? This is February energy. So it will start February 19th. I thought it was like the 20th, but this year is also a leap year, which is really interesting. I'm going to be doing for the Piscean, I'm just going to share it now because it's coming through. I have big plans with Alice in Wonderland. I thought, wow, down the rabbit hole. This is so Piscean to me. So if you do have Pisces in your charts or you're dealing with them, that will be the next, I mean, and totally you could, right? Oh my gosh, I'm not even putting that together. Aquarius and Pisces. It makes a lot of sense when we have cusp energies that you usually have some of that energy also in your chart. Pisces is my 6th house, actually, and my past, my South Node is in there. Very interesting, huh? So, Leo and Scorpio. I don't know why this one is here, but I'm just gonna show you. So, dealing with Leo and Scorpio's Aquarius, or this is, you know, the way they come off together. They're magnetic sky mates. Dancing the night away at the hottest nightclub in town. And what you'll remember, bolts of electricity seem to course through them. You know what? There's the magnetic, right? And the electricity, that makes me think of you, Aquarius, like electricity. So some of you with the Leo, Scorpio in your chart or dealing with them, I see that's where you can understand this attraction. Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces. So, writing a book on collective economics while indulging in herbal remedies. What you'll remember, they're light years ahead, yet still here. Wow. Light years ahead, but still here. I feel like I want to put these with each. It's very interesting. There's so much Pisces. I feel like over here, maybe this is working. You working with the Leo, Scorpio energies, or this is also 5th house and 8th house. Fun, creativity, romance, watery. Then we've got Aquarius, right? The light years ahead. Capricorn, Pisces, molten lava, sensuality, building their ideal tree house. Interesting. What you'll remember, their energy feels like a blend of structure and freedom. A blend of structure and freedom. And you know what, guys, you know, this is so beautiful for me personally. This duo, this pair here is my grandfather and grandmother. And they stayed together, man, I don't even know, till death. Like 70, 69 years of marriage. For real. And they were not able to have their own, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but they were not able to have their own children, fertility issues, and they adopted 5 kids throughout the years. Anyways, so I have adoption in my genetics, right? So I don't know all of that. My father's adopted, so I don't really know so much about all those things. And I don't know why I'm sharing that, but maybe this is important about loving self as well. Wow, we got more Leo over here in this. So I feel like maybe even working together with a new creativity, even day-to-day life, Virgo with this. The game changers, taking fire photos of each other. What you'll remember, their differences can be annoying, yet strengthening. Wow. Okay, Leo, Libra. Okay, so we play in Leo, a lot of Leo, and Libra, the sacred timing, the dynamic superstars, where you'll find them on the VIP list of your favorite lounge. They're not as shallow as some people assume. And then this middle one is Gemini, Sagittarius, the vibrant fireflies. Look, this is the duality, right? I find this interesting. And when I'm bringing this up, okay, Aquarius, like I said, you could have, I feel like a lot of you might actually have a Pisces, because I'm seeing this as maybe rising signs, you know, moon signs, and maybe even for some of you, people you work with, this unity, or sun signs, right? So, and then you could have Aquarius, Venus even. So I'm seeing a lot of Piscean, Aquarius rising, and sun even, or moon. You get like double Aquarius in your chart. We got Leo rising, possibly Libra. And then we got the Gemini, Capricorn, Pisces, moon, Sagittarius even. They may be, I have paint on my fingers. I just saw that and I was like, that's kind of gross. Sorry. The vibrant fireflies, right? Discovering physical and intellectual worlds together. They may try to outsmart each other, but they can't. All right, I want to get one more, and then I'm going to end it. I see Aries, Sagittarius, a lot of Aries, Capricorn, Aries. So maybe even for some of you working together with Leos, Scorpios, Virgos, Aries, Capricorns, or Sagittarius seem like they're part of your groups, your friends. They'll supportive. You each support each other. It's working. Okay. One final message for Aquarius is, and that might have something to do with the forgiveness. For some of those signs. Okay, that's kind of what I was seeing. But there's like 100 little cards in this, little sky mates. So it's very interesting. All right, so look forward, okay, or check my channel for March's video or the Piscean, the Alice in Wonderland and the Mad Tea Party, because that's what's coming up for Pisces. I said one more and we're getting a whole bunch. Scorpios. Okay, so we're pulling in some Scorpionic. And I told you I didn't necessarily see that in the beginning, but if you have this in your chart, maybe this is the Mars, water. I'm forever transforming Scorpios. I always thought it was like October. See, this is interesting to me because I will tell you that these dates on here, it really depends on the timing of your birth as well, because this is a Sagittarius birthday, 11/22 as well. However, with this sign, you can have Scorpio in your moon or rising. And Scorpio doesn't, I thought it was like the 22nd. So cusp energies, I just want to bring this up. So cusp energies at, 20, 21, 22. Oftentimes, so it can change, your sign could change, right? A sun sign could change based on the year of birth and the time. So forever transforming. Okay, Saturn. Wow, so there's that Capricorn energy, understanding Saturn, feeling restricted even. Saturn ensures that each human faces the trials they need to grow. It's not up to other humans to decide which growth is the most authentic or most valuable. We all grow differently. Focus on your growth. Adhere to your own path. Put in your own work, and you will see progress. With this, even self-love, sensuality. Wow. Communication. The Virgo and Pisces, the yin and the yang. Interesting. We're definitely getting some duality with here. We got Gemini, Sagittarius. These ones are the natural opposites, right? And Virgo, Pisces, the yin and yang, the givers. Giving each other holistic massages, natural oils. See, I'm talking about that. They're old souls and eternally youthful at the same time. Virgo, I know Virgos that are masseuses even. That's interesting. I know Taurus is too, but Aries are pretty good too. Pisces. Interesting. A lot of Virgo over on this third card. So I don't know why I split them. I don't know why I got you 3. I just did. You're my first sign to read this for, so, All right, Aries and Pisces, the warrior spirits, and these are cusp energies too, understanding that, making each other laugh until they cry. The electrically magnetic vibe that exists between them. Virgo, Aquarius. Wow, so Aquarius is dealing with Virgos or having Virgo. The team players pitching their latest invention to seed investors. Their combined powers of sarcasm are undefeated. Very interesting because, oh boy, I'm just going to keep this to myself. Then we've got Mars, so definitely with the Scorpionic and Aries. Yeah, Mars shows us what we'd be doing if we just let ourselves do it. Wow, and this is moving over here with the yin yang, the Leo, Scorpio, Leo, Virgo. in this unity, this passion, working together. It also shows us what we're afraid to do, even if we know that doing so would unlock another level of potential for us. Our Mars sign represents the initiative or lack thereof that we may have in life. It shows us how we assert ourselves or how we don't. So maybe bringing up Mars sign for some of you. So Aquarius is, you can have, I'm seeing Leo Mars. I have a Leo Mars sign actually. That's kind of crazy. And it's in my 11th house. Isn't that beautiful, Aquarius? Virgo, Pisces. Piscean Mars would be very, whew, scattered energy flowing all over the place. I don't even know. And, or Scorpio. Okay, and the final one, Sagittarius and Pisces. The Wanderlusters. Singing up a storm at karaoke. Time both speeds up and slows down when you're around them. Interesting enough, so there's so much Piscean, right? Oh my goodness. And the Sagittarius energy. And so much about the sacred time. And that it's different for each individual too. And maybe that's also understanding why I've brought in all these different signs for you. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed, because it is getting a little long now and we're at 41. Yeah, I wanted to try and keep these shorter, but I hope you have enjoyed, Aquarius. Check out the other readings, and working on that self-love and working with and collaborating with others. I mean, that's what I see for you, and it looks very beautiful. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.